Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is Sunday, May 3rd, 2020. This is a general love reading for the sign of Taurus for this upcoming week in May. Happy birthday, Taurus. I am a Taurus also. My birthday's on the 11th. So if you've already had one, looking forward to one, or maybe even your birthday is today. I know I said happy birthday last time. I'm saying it again. Happy birthday. Why not, right? We can say happy birthday every day of Taurus season, and that's okay because it's our birthday season. So this is a general love reading. It can pertain to anything: relationships, situations and circumstances surrounding home, family, work, social circles, just about anything you can think of, it might apply. Be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards or the pronouns I'm using. You can mix and match the roles within the readings. In other words, you might be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards. You may feel like I'm reading for you. You could potentially feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. As always, take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't, and hopefully by the end of the reading, you'll have something to take away from it that's worthwhile or helpful to you in some way, shape, or form. That is always my intention. So we'll get started here after a couple more shuffles. If you are new or unfamiliar to my channel, first of all, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Carmilla is on her cage. She's having a snack right now. I think you probably saw her earlier. So she's co-starring today in your reading. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and watching more of my videos. I hope that they're resonating for you. I hope they continue to resonate. Most of all, I hope that they're helpful, that you enjoy them and that they're helpful to you. Okay, so let's get started, Taurus, and see what's going on for you guys this upcoming week in May. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Three of Cups. By the way, there's nothing I can do about this weird sunlight coming in. I've done just about everything. If I close the curtains altogether, it's too dark, so it is what it is. I have weird sun shadows on my face. Anyway, we have Eight of Swords in reverse. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Death, and then the Hermit in reverse. So, these two cards always throw me for a loop because they're so similar looking in this deck in particular. So I've gotten used to looking for the little lantern and the hermit. But I get the feeling like something new might be coming your way in the area of maybe a new job opportunity, new creative endeavors, new relationships or connections. Maybe a new job. Something is coming your way for sure, Taurus, and it could pertain to, again, new connections with other people, maybe in a workplace situation, but it feels like you might be, and of course with this whole self-quarantine coronavirus thing that we're all dealing with, to me this indicates maybe coming out from hiding, maybe getting out from that lonely feeling of being alone, tucked away in your house, and finally reuniting with some close friends, some family, maybe, again, some co-workers or colleagues you've been missing. It might be time to get things up and running again, start juggling your daily life, 9 to 5, start earning that paycheck again, or maybe, again, trying something new or something coming your way that's brand new, maybe very exciting. Again, it could be a creative endeavor, maybe something you've dreamed up during this time of being tucked away and alone. To me, the Hermit can indicate coming out of isolation or coming out of that hermit mode where you've been kind of keeping to yourself. Death, of course, can indicate an ending or a rebirth or a transformation. So that's what I've got out of this first set of cards, and it feels very positive. Let's hope that vibe keeps going. This could potentially be a nice positive reading we've got coming out for Taurus. So let's get this next set out and see what else we have. 4 of Pentacles. The Hanging Man in reverse. Ace of Cups, clarifying the Ace of Wands, which is next to the Ace of Pentacles. So now we have 3 of the 4 aces in the same group of cards. Oh my God! I kid you not, I did not set these up. Ace of Wands. Okay, let me get these next two. Star. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. And the Emperor in reverse. So I'm barely even paying attention to these other cards coming out because I'm still stunned. When I pulled this Ace of Cups out, I thought to myself, if another ace comes out, first of all, I was hoping for the Ace of Swords, but the Ace of Wands came out again. Look at that. I set my cards up so there's 4 different groups of cards, the way I read them. And these 4 cards are out here together, all in the upright. I mean, Ace of Wands indicates something brand new, something that you might be feeling extremely passionate about. This could be a new connection in love. This could be a new connection, in the workplace, in the area of finance, or some kind of new creative endeavor, something that will eventually be profitable for you. There's something really exciting about this set of cards. Anyway, I was am I overreacting? I'm not so sure. I think that's a pretty amazing set of cards. I've never seen that before. That's stunning. Now, if more aces come out on top of that set, I will freak out. I may not even be able to do this reading because I'll be too focused on this set of cards over here. So let's look at what else we have. So again, I do sense that this could be in the area of a new job, a new opportunity in the workplace. Maybe something that you've been waiting on and, due to circumstances, it was postponed or something unattainable until now. So I just get the sense that something is kind of finally coming your way. Something you've been working on for a long period of time, or at the very least had your mind been thinking about. Okay, that was not at all what I wanted you to do. Fly down onto the table and run through my cards like a little mini Godzilla. So she scattered fortunately I only have 16 cards on the table right now. But she managed to run through all of them. Okay, and I'm not okay with you chewing on the Ace of Cups either, so you're going to have to be a good bird. She's down here, you can't see her in the camera. But she's decided to be a little terror, which is in her nature. Be a good bird. Okay, Taurus, let's get this next set out. I'm very excited to see what else we can get in this reading for you. The Hierophant. 3 of Swords. King of Swords. We didn't get another ace, darn it. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress. Knight of Cups. Two of Wands in reverse. And then the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have a King of Swords, Queen of Wands, Empress. Let's see what we got here. So the King of Swords is somebody who's very highly intelligent, clear thinker and communicator, somebody who could be in a position of authority. This is somebody who's very, again, head over heart, very intelligent, somebody who is blunt in nature when it comes to communication. This kind of individual doesn't mince words, don't chew on the cards. The King, okay, come here. Come here. Come here. Whoa. Good girl. Okay, we're gonna go up on the cage here for you. Want to sit on my shoulder. If you're gonna be here, you need to be behaved. Okay. So the King of Swords, again, it could be somebody who's in law enforcement, for example, or a judge or a lawyer, somebody who works in that kind of career or to that capacity. I feel like this person might be the one making an offer. This might be somebody that you're dealing with. Or this could represent your energy, Taurus, and how you're perceiving or how you're working through your understanding of these new opportunities that are presenting themselves to you, because I feel like you don't want to mess things up. I feel like you don't want to screw it up. You've got this new opportunity or a few new opportunities coming your way, and it could be multiple. Again, something having to do with a relationship or multiple relationships, a job opportunity, financial endeavor, creative endeavor, investment opportunity. It could be a number of different things with all these aces out here. And the King of Swords could be representing your energy with this Eight of Pentacles, kind of thinking, I don't want to screw this up. I really want to make sure that I do this right. The Empress energy can indicate a nurturing individual, somebody who's very wise, somebody who kind of has it all together, very compassionate and loyal individual, somebody who works hard, very grounded. I feel like this person, it feels like it's probably your energy, Taurus. The King of Swords could be somebody that you're dealing with, or could be somebody that is actually bringing forth these opportunities, or at least one of the opportunities. Maybe someone that you're talking to about a new job, something you're trying to start for yourself, new business. But I feel like there's possibly a new connection also. Maybe a new romantic or intimate connection coming your way as well. Now, it could be that you have on your mind you don't want to mess things up because you don't want to have too many things coming your way and then drop the ball. Right? If you've got all this new potential coming your way in the area of potential love or financial opportunities, whatever this looks like for you, you don't want to drop the ball and lose out on one of these opportunities because you just can't handle it all. Maybe it feels like it's too much coming your way and you just can't stay focused. You might need to ask for some help or support. So we have a Queen of Wands on the table. The Queen of Wands is also, this is again, a very strong energy, somebody who's very ambitious. This is somebody who knows what she wants, she goes after it, and she gets it. This can be somebody who is social, has a lot on her plate, someone who's very creative. Again, a very ambitious kind of go-get-em type energy, somebody who is not afraid of a challenge, not afraid to take the initiative. This could be somebody, again, that you're dealing with, Taurus, or this could represent your energy. I'm still a little undecided about who's who right now in this reading until I get some more cards out here. So there's a 3 of Swords out on the table, 2 of Wands in reverse. I'm a little bit confused about these cards. I'm trying to kind of work through my head how they're applying to the reading. Emperor in reverse with this Queen of Wands. So there's some kind of grief or heartache, some kind of disappointment surrounding. Potentially somebody that you might be working with or somebody you might be collaborating with. This could indicate that there's been past conflict or an inability to move forward with this individual. Oh, look at that, we lost the sun. Going down the hill finally. So it's not as crazy. Okay, there we go. It could be that you lost a connection due to some distance or some separation or the inability to communicate. Let's get some more cards out here, Taurus, and see what else we get. Page of Pentacles. Magician. Four of Swords in reverse. 2 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse. The Fool in reverse. The Hangman, this time in the upright position. And then the 2 of Cups. Okay, so I do feel like there was some kind of demise of some kind of relationship, and there might be potential for you and this person to come back together. But you're going to have to do the work. So I feel like Taurus is the Empress energy, and I feel like you might have to make a little bit of an effort to get this person back into the mix. I feel like there may have been some disappointment in the past that caused some problems between you and this Queen of Wands. And it's possible there's been separation or distance between the two, or lack of communication, or all of the above. I get the sense that these new opportunities coming forward might be the chance that you've been looking for to regain some stability within the relationship, regain some balance. And what it feels like to me is this is the opportunity that you've been waiting for. Not just opportunities that you've been hoping for regarding your own personal growth, opportunities, whether that's in the financial realm, area of love and connections, maybe a new hobby or artistic talent you're pursuing. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities on the table, and mixed in with that is an opportunity to reconnect with this Queen of Wands, who I feel like is estranged, or somebody that you've been distant from, or maybe you had a falling out in the past. But I get the feeling, Taurus, that if you want to regain this connection with this Queen of Wands, that you might, based on what I'm seeing the cards, have to put a significant effort into it, because I'm not sure that this Queen of Wands feels like she can, or feels like she has the ability or the option to come back to you or reconnect with you. It's almost like she's like waiting for some communication or something of that nature, so that she can get the green light to make a move or take some action. But it feels like she's in waiting mode right now. or she's just kind of accepting the way things are at this point in time. Okay, let's get this last set out. We have Justice in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles again. Six of Cups. The Devil. The Chariot. Strength. And then the Page of Cups. Okay, so it feels like this Queen of Wands has kind of accepted the end of this connection. You and this Queen of Wands. I feel like she's kind of let it go, or she's accepted the demise of the connection. There's something that went wrong in the past, and I think you two went your separate ways. And again, I'm not sure that it was ever resolved, or if it was something that that you even tried to resolve. I feel like this Queen of Wands in particular feels like she doesn't really have a whole lot of control or say in the matter, that it is what it is, and that she's keeping to herself. Again, maybe waiting for a green light, maybe waiting for some communication, but I think that she, at this point in time, she's kind of accepted that she doesn't really have any control over the situation, and so she's just accepted things for what they are, is not necessarily looking to make any moves forward. It is possible that you've given up on this connection as well. You've given up hope. And partly because I think that you have an understanding that if you do try to move forward and reconnect with this Queen of Wands, that you'd be the one having to do all the work. You're going to be the one who's going to have to put in all of the effort, because this Queen of Wands has already kind of given it up, decided that she's not going to put any effort in, or has decided that she doesn't have any choice in the matter more than anything else. But the fact that you might be doubtful about whether or not you'll have success with this reconnection, you're kind of trying to decide, is this even worth it, or am I going to be successful, or, you know, do I make this attempt if I'm the only one who's going to be putting any effort into it? Is it worth it? Should I go for it? And so there's a level of uncertainty surrounding this connection, but obviously this Queen of Wands is in this reading for a significant reason. And I think it has to do with all these aces. I think it has to do with this Ace of Wands opportunity. And I think it's possible that this connection has got a lot of potential, and it may be has been left by the wayside, but there's a lot of potential in this relationship, and unfortunately nobody's put any effort into restarting it, reconnecting. This doesn't, by the way, this does not feel intimate or romantic to me, but it could be. Okay, so just so you're aware, this is a general reading, so depending on your circumstances and whether or not you're resonating with this, it could be romantic. It just doesn't feel that way to me, but it could be. So again, there's an Ace of Pentacles opportunity available on the table here if you can restart, reignite this connection, the Six of Cups connection, which is somebody who's significant in your life, soulmate material, somebody who is supposed to be in your life in some way, shape, or form. Doesn't have to be a lifelong connection. But if you are able to maintain this connection, if you can hang on to this, then you've got something brand new that could potentially be coming your way. Hang on, I've got low battery. I think this King of Swords could represent your higher self, could represent a friend or a colleague or a trusted family member, someone of that nature, somebody that you're communicating with, a counselor. It feels like somebody who kind of knows what's going on and is saying, look, you have this opportunity before you, Taurus, but if you go about it this way, or if you reconnect with this individual who's feeling doubtful about your connection, then you can also have this. It's like, well, you already have this coming, but if you're able to make amends, if you're able to reconnect, reestablish some kind of working relationship with this person over here, then you can also have this. It's like, if you're willing to put in this much more effort, this much more energy, or take a chance on something maybe you thought was lost, then you could potentially have even more than what's coming your way. Does that make sense, Taurus? I feel like you've already manifested a really comfortable position for yourself. I feel like you've already put yourself in a position where you're feeling comfortable, you're feeling confident, you're feeling good about where you're at, how, the level of effort and work you've put into moving forward with your life in whatever way, shape, or form that looks like for you in the area of, work or home, family, connections with friends, colleagues at work, or business partners. I feel like you really manifested a comfortable position for yourself, and you're feeling good about where you are. But you now have an opportunity to move forward with something that maybe you thought had gotten away from you in the past. And by that I mean this Queen of Wands, who is instrumental in you obtaining something beyond whatever it is you're expecting or anticipating coming your way. There's more. There's more if you can reconnect with this person or rejuvenate this relationship in some way, shape, or form. So Taurus, I'm going to get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card. Is this just one? Yes, thank goodness it's just one. King of Air, are you kidding me? Okay. This came out in reverse in Aries reading at the end. Same exact card. And I shuffle all my cards a lot between readings, and you watch me shuffle them. This card came out. Okay, so I'm just going to throw this out there. It's possible there might be something in the Aries reading for you. The Aries reading felt connected to the Pisces reading, which I did prior to the Aries reading. So maybe they're, all of these readings are kind of continuations. They've been feeling that way lately. Like counterpart, or part A, part B, part 1, part 2. That's what it's been feeling like. So anyway, I just read this from the book, but I'll read it again for you, Taurus. And the King of Air is a very kind of negative, harsh card, and could be somebody that you're dealing with. It could be your energy. So, and again, the King of Air is the King of Swords, and he came out in the upright in this set of cards with all the aces. This could be representing what you anticipate when, connecting with this Queen of Wands. Again, I do feel like there's been some kind of disagreement or demise or downfall, crumbling of this relationship, or something that happened between the two of you that left you separated or estranged, or something of that nature. Okay, so here we go. Potential blockage if it's in reverse, and I'll hold it up for you in the upright. Here we go, Taurus. The King of Air reversed represents a man who is extremely intelligent and charming and sadly cruel. He is someone who takes delight in using his mental acuity to cut people down and make others feel less confident and sure of themselves. He likes to have people second-guessing themselves, and because he also possesses a gift for convincing others that he is well-intentioned and has only their best interest at heart, people seek out his advice. But he is a power seeker who likes to play mind games. What he wants is to dominate and control, not because he is emotionally broken or wounded, but because it makes him feel powerful. He does it just because he can. If you have someone of this nature in your life, the King of Air reversed represents a need to cut ties and protect yourself from another's manipulations or desire to control you, or in turn a need or desire you might have to control and manipulate others. Only pain will come from this relationship or behavior. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there because to me this feels like a warning more than advice or more than describing somebody within this reading, if I'm being honest. What I feel like is the potential possibly could have been there between you and this Queen of Wands, where there were, arguments where this kind of energy was embodied. The King of Air in reverse. Maybe cruel words spoken. I feel like, these two could very well be very highly intelligent people, but when they're angry, maybe use their intelligence in the wrong way to hurt and bruise and damage with the use of playing mind games, for example, or verbal abuse. If that's historically what has happened in the past, then this could very well be a warning that you need to be cautious if you do approach this individual to try to repair, mend things, or reignite a connection, that you need to be careful that you don't get triggered so that you fall back into this trap where the abusive nature comes out, and then you might as well give up because it's not going to bring you any level of success. And maybe that's why there's a certain level of feeling cautious or pessimistic with regard to this connection. But if you can change your ways and be a King of Swords in the upright position rather than in reverse, there is significant potential here, not just new beginnings, new opportunities, but an opportunity to regain a very significant connection if you do it right. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave that here. I hope that you got something out of this reading. I hope that it helped you in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for joining me. If it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want, and I hope I see you again soon. Take care, Taurus. Bye.